How's it going? Oh god, I can hear myself twice. There we go. Okay, hold on. Alright, here we go. We got a codex. Why is it lagging? That's not good. Oh god. Got a little scrolly wheel thing now. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we got a secondary one. And no primaries. Okay, so for the secondary, starships, Quarian live ships. There are few wide open spaces in Quarian spacecrafts. Live ships are the exception. Each ship is a massive hydroponics facility, growing thousands of tons of genetically modified staple crops under artificial light and highly enriched soil. The surface of a live ship is studded with docking bays, so as many shuttles as possible can distribute the foods throughout the flotilla on a daily basis. When received, the crops are sterilized with radiation, ground up into nutritious pastes, and pumped into Quarian suits through feeding tubes. In return, the waste products that could be used as fertilizer or compost are returned to the live ship through an efficient, if odorous, recycling program. Live ships do not hold animals. The Quarians consume a vegan diet, driven not by ethics but by practicality. Captive animals require living space and consume large amounts of water and planet matter. The Quarians cannot afford such an inefficient resource-to-calorie ratio, to say nothing of a live animal's disease or allergen potential. As a result, when the flotilla arrives in a star system where life is based on the same dextro amino acids that the Quarians consume, pastes based on animal proteins fetch highly inflated prices. And the vendors are typically mobbed by Quarians wanting a new taste sensation. The sickness that often follows these binges is treated much the same way as hangovers are in human culture. Painful, but part of the overall experience of excess. Interesting. Okay, I think that's all the codex. We got some research from yesterday. Oh, we got 2 or 3 actually. So I need some more Ezo, Jesus. Ezo is pretty uncommon, it's hard to get. And I can't get this one because I don't have the tech damage upgrade. Which is this one? Huh. So I'm wondering if I get this, then I can probably get this, which requires more Ezo. God damn it. And then Geth Shield Strength, which requires Platinum. Guess I'll work on that one for now. Looking for Ezo and I think it was Platinum. I think, ooh, wow, holy shit. A ton of Ezo.
Probe away.
I forget how much Ezo I needed. I think that might have been enough.
Launching probe.
Okay, let me see. That's not what I wanted to do. Ooh. Do have enough ezo. And does that mean I can... Oh, I can. Okay, so now I just need 5,000 ezo. Okay, so I don't want these two. But I want 5,000 ezo for this one. Okay. God, why do I have a headache? I ain't doing anything. Ah, thank you from my daughter. Thank you from my daughter. From Deanna. Or Diana. Commander Shepard. Arya Talok told me where to send this. I'm Neff's mother, Diana. We talked when you came to investigate her death. Arya also told me that a dead Asari woman was found in one of the wealthy apartments, that she was the one who killed my daughter. Thank you. I don't know who brought you into my life, but thank you for avenging my daughter. My Neff deserved better than this. I couldn't give it to her, but at least you killed the bitch who took what little she had away. Gratefully, Diana. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Oh, shit. I forgot to enable the bot. How's it going, Jason? Gosh, this... Wow, you crashed my bot, or my chat program. Have you muted? But I have a feeling you said, how's it going? Yeah, I did. Alright, hold on, let me restart it real quick. Son of a... Okay, let's see. So gotta re-enable the bot. Notifications, gotta turn on text-to-speech. Okay, bot enabled, text-to-speech enabled. Okay, we should be good.
Launching probe.
Don't want to retrain my powers, thank you.
Launching probe.
Getting pretty close. I think if I find one more like that, should be good. It's like a tiny bit of ezo right there. Don't really want iridium. Ah. Yeah, alright. Son of a, keep leaving the planet. Ocean man. Ocean man. Okay. I think everything should be good. I guess I'll just start looking around for boring shit. Take me by the hand. I don't know if anybody said anything while the bot was off, but if they did, I apologize, I didn't see it.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
Oh, there's the flotilla.
Other warships I've served on.
I think I'm
This is a
missing one
surplus
ship.
vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space...
I doubt the outfit ever changes. This is always shit. A headshot, this one's like negotiation, health. Okay, we got route delay before. Weapon damage, power damage, melee damage, health. Weapon damage, health, shield, spare ammo, and then we have shield strength, storm speed, health, spare heavy ammo. Okay, nothing new here. Let's go to deck number 2. Ocean man.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Edie and I are just enjoying the calm before
That's
the
it for
ships.
now.
See you, Commander. Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I wonder if he has anything to say when I just stand behind him. I always forget about that. Why is he... Look, you're not even facing.
Op check is clean. It takes skill to make a ship bank in a vacuum. Don't think it doesn't. I've been thinking about taking up bullfighting. What do you think?
Bullfighting? Probably not a good idea.
You know what I could go for right now? A hamburger. Not vat-grown, an actual honest-to-God dead cow. With horseradish.
Horseradish, what the hell? Okay.
Commander, Edie and I are just enjoying the calm before the
So,
shit.
how do you think we do?
Seriously? I think you're planning on... Well, the Normandy's good. Everything's up...
What do you think about the
well,
people?
Well, I always liked Tali, so let's just move on. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go.
Ever think about the old
Yeah,
Normandy?
those seem like we're stuck in a weird place.
What happened to the rest of the old?
We were your team, Commander.
That's it for now.
See you.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific...
How are you getting along with Joe?
Jeff and I have established...
How are things different
It
for
is
you now that...
I imagine if you'd spent your...
How are things different for you now that...
Imagine if you'd spent...
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed...
How are you getting along?
Jeff and
That's
I.
a little
I am the
sketchy.
Normandy.
But she's less...
There's nothing wrong.
What?
That is a joke.
What do you do aboard
I
the
operate...
ship?
I collate... I have also gained access
The
to...
Reapers are millions of years...
These systems...
So she starts claiming to be
Cyber
the
warfare
fan.
means things like...
Once on the defense... I
Sounds
manage-
incredibly
I know
useful.
This is a
Oh,
rule.
they just...
The elusive man
He has
has
invested
wanted...
most of Cerberus...
Let's discuss something
Ready.
else. I want to know more about
Jeff's
the people...
actions have released...
How
the
did
law.
Cerberus replicate...
A Cerberus cell assembled a
What
ship.
sort of resources
Current-
does Cerberus...
I have no solid data.
Where are
on-
they getting that kind of...
There also appears...
Plus, the
that is a
elusive man.
joke.
How is
Shepard.
Cerberus organized?
Each cell's agents
So
are
how many
never
operations?
more than
He's a
dozen.
little control freak.
Let's discuss something.
Ready.
What's this area of the
This is
ship?
the bridge.
Yes,
That's all for now.
Knocking you out, Shepard.
I already heard all that. It's interesting, like, all the crew died, but then all of my followers are still alive.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory.
I'm more interested in just...
I'm good, Shepard. Ready?
How are we doing, Jacob?
Good or bad, we're about to... Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
This crew is as good as it can be. We've got a shot. A long shot, but it's a hell of a lot better than nothing. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after...
The whole thing was
That's
hush.
new, though.
We'll talk later.
Commander,
I knew that would have been new. Because he kept saying, oh, well, the morale's low, but then I just did all their missions, which increases their morale.
What's this area of the ship?
In it, this allows lag-free...
Why aren't these used everywhere?
In it, to contact 100...
I've never heard of a quantum.
If we alter the state of our...
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Shepard, how can
You
I
got a
help?
minute to talk.
Having trouble working between your interruption. Anything else?
Is the lab working
Quite.
well for you?
Just need more samples. More collected.
there any medical concerns?
Always. So, we'll be here if you need me.
What's... That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Let's see if Thane has anything to say.
do you need
Have a
something?
few minutes to
Of
talk.
course, Shepard. Join me.
Still talking to Cole yet?
Yes. It's still difficult, but he seems less angry. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
Lately, it feels like all our discussions are confessions.
I've been introspective since I came aboard. That needs to change. When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius commission because I didn't know what else to do.
I guess you're lucky we came along when we did.
It was an intervention by the gods. I would have died in that penthouse. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
You're alive because I wounded your pride?
Pride is the line between a professional and a thug. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
We've got a long way to go before you can rest.
I know. I'm prepared for whatever comes.
Renegade.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like
Have
to...
a few minutes
later.
to talk. You mind if I ask you
Not
a
at
few
all.
questions? The Drell live on the Hanar homeworld,
Yes,
don't
if you ever get close enough to a Hanar.
I thought the
well,
Hanar only...
soul names tend to...
Hanar talk using biology.
I had the treatment. I can't tell the difference.
When you pray for the wicked...
And when I have taken my
Oceans
time,
of afterlife don't...
So it is with the death.
I didn't know that
It's
Drell
one
had
of our,
many gods.
The younger generations don't believe
I
that.
should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
That's cool. Like his little story. Wonder if... Oh, I think I forgot her name. What was her name? Sure, I'll see it in a second. Morinth.
Shepard, I hope you don't mind, but I just had to get out of those clothes.
What? She just changed.
You've been through a lot.
I'm always fine, Shepard. I learned hundreds of years ago to look out for myself.
How do you handle such a solitary life?
I get lonely at times. I never really feel the love of another, at least not for long. But I want you to know, like Neff, she died because her nervous system overloaded.
Why tell me this?
It's just, you're unique. You've lived through the impossible.
You've been through
I'm
a
always
lot.
fine, Shepard. I learned hundreds of years ago.
We'll look out for you.
Of course. It's strange. I won't make trouble among your crew if that's what you're asking.
I won't tolerate any problems.
Shepard, I'd never risk my place on your team. You're like no one I've encountered.
What do you think of Normandy's
They're an
crew?
interesting bunch.
You're so different from
She
your
was a...
mother.
She taught us how to honor the god. She even tried to teach us the value of self-denial.
Some people take it
My
hard
mother,
when they just...
she was happy, but you die with or without honor.
Isn't
you're
it risky dressing
I've
and
spent-
speaking?
I've made sure that Edie... I just want to be myself.
Isn't it risky dressing and speaking as yourself, Morinth?
I've spent centuries being discreet, dealing with any bug or probing eye. I've made sure that Edie can't listen in. I just want to be myself with you, Shepard.
What do you think of our mission?
The Collectors are dangerous. I know I'd like them gone. Once that's accomplished, maybe...
I should go.
So soon? Well, don't stay away too long.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship?
This,
That's all for now.
logging you out, Shepard.
See if Gears has anything to say.
What's this?
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it
Nope.
wait for a bit? I'm in the middle.
What can you tell me
the
about
weapon?
the Normandy?
It just
Have
might.
you got a minute?
God damn it.
Can it wait for
The Cerberus
I-
crewman give
Don't
me-
worry, commit. I'll be here if you need me.
Always recalibrating.
Commander,
You have a minute, Miranda?
there's a lot to do, Shep.
You have a minute,
There's a lot
Miranda?
to do, Shep.
She doesn't want to talk to me anymore.
I doubt we'll see AIs replacing.
What exactly
I
are
mean,
your duties?
aside from that,
I'll let you
of
work.
course, Commander.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to...
That's all for now.
Logging you out.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything.
What are your
We'll
thoughts about
push our enemies to the... You already know more.
Just checking in.
Battlemaster, I have every... Good bunch if they stay out of... Shepard.
He doesn't have anything new to say. I doubt Jack has anything new to say either. Maybe Tally does, because I just finished her mission. What the heck just happened to... I forget his name now. Shepard's neck.
Hey,
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just...
What do you think of Miranda?
Jacob doesn't know who he is.
What do you think of our mission?
Rather do it.
I should go.
Whatever.
Whatever. Guess she's such a bitch.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
I'm just glad you're doing okay. I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks for checking on me.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later? Please, Shepard. I'm a Quarian. I was worried about working with
How's the Normandy run?
Say what you will about Cerber. I don't know if it can... Talk to you later.
Oh.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
Let's see, I think I've seen all this before. I've also heard each of his lines.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. I was shadowing this rookie on an infiltration run to an Eclipse base on Tatus. Good kid, but he had no business handling a rifle. In the shuttle on the way down, he puked in his helmet. We hit some turbulence, and with all the crap sloshing around, he thought he'd been shot in the head. Went back to the Alliance. Here he's a governor now. One time we were trying to clear out this gun nest outside a base on Vatar. Nothing we did even made a dent in that thing. Someone had the bright idea to kidnap a local girl, strap grenades on her, and make her go seduce the guy in the bunker. Terrible thing, I tell you. Well, she went up there, knocked on the door, and nothing. Grenades never went off. But the guy stopped shooting, and we snuck by. Never found out what happened.
Jeez.
I should let you go. Talk more later.
Well, I'll be right back. I have to be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Gotta do some more boring stuff.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
Done everything here, I believe. They're all red circles. I think that one dossier I don't have is the robot guy, but I gave him away. I think it was part of the Renegade. So it was as intended.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Yeah, well, I think I played this game enough to realize this is pointless. Okay, so last thing I wanted to do, so let's see. Last mission I have is to use the Omega-4 relay, but I'm thinking that I might be, this is the final assault. I'm thinking that might be like starting the final mission. So what I want to do is actually like go around to all the planets, reading the codex, seeing if there's any mission or little missions that you can find just by scanning the planet. It'd be super boring. Let's see. Okay, let's go. Well, we need to go to the mass relay. Not gonna like mine everything out, that would be stupid, I think, but I want to at least get 100% on each of these. Start with the Kaleston Rift. Not that, god damn it. I alt-tabbed and tried to click back in and it clicked on that. Luckily, didn't waste anything. Where's the Kaleston Rift? A local cluster. Ah, here we go. Luckily, going farther away doesn't take more time. Okay, so first we want to go to Iser, which is over here, I'm guessing. Yes, and I haven't been here before. That's good. So now I want to go to, well, I'll just do the inside out. Seems most logical. We have Ignin, a hothouse planet. Ignin's scorching clouds of methane and sulfur dioxide give the planet a pale green color in visible light. The sulfur, I believe that's silicone dioxide. I think S, let me see, S periodic table. S stands for, gosh, I don't know why this is important, but it is. It's either sulfur or silicon. It could be, I also could be super wrong. I can't see what it says. SI, no, ah, yes, oh, okay. It is sulfur. Okay, I was right the first time. Anyway, sulfur dioxide. Di means 2. The sulfur dioxide from volcanic activity rains down as sulfuric acid in the upper atmosphere, but this is boiled away before the liquid ever reaches the surface. Aghanin's harsh environment has prevented exploration by anything except probes. And make sure there's no little anomalies. Okay, next one. Okay, Shasu. Shasu is a dwarf planet that is believed to have been ejected from Aghanin during a giant impact with another planet-sized body. At the time, Aghanin had a magma ocean covering much of its surface, and the liquid rock sprayed into the surface, where it coalesced and cooled over millions of years. The theory is that during this cooling, Shasu first orbited Aghanin, but was eventually pulled off from that orbit by the gravity wells of other planets, primarily Dranin. Today, Shasu is relatively temperate, with a light hydrogen-helium atmosphere, attracting spacers who use its atmosphere to refuel. Its crust composition is similar to Agnan, evident in its high sulfur content. Alright, nothing here, no anomalies. Okay, next should be this one. And what is that? Hold on. Oh, there's a moon around this one. I wonder if I can find it. Wonder if it's only a Mass Effect 3 thing. Interesting. Drennan, a sizable hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant just on the far side of its pale yellow star's frost line. Drennan is known for its spectacular storms. At least 3 persistent observable spots, actually cyclonic and anticyclonic storms, have lasted for over 544 years, significantly longer than Jupiter's Great Red Spot. The largest of these spots is Ishna. The largest of these spots, the Ishna, has consistently held a diameter over 3 times that of Earth. Drennan has 44 moons. 2 of them are of special interest to the Citadel Committee on Habitable Worlds. The first, Arvana, is a life-bearing world that has already been colonized. That's the one that I need to find, if it is here, or either that or it's on Mass Effect 3 apparently. The second, Alaya, is slowly being terraformed into an ammonia-based world for Volus populations. No anomalies. Let's go. See if we can find that moon, if it exists here. Nope, I think it's just drowning. Don't see any moons. Yeah, but apparently there's, asteroid belt, but I can't go there, I'm guessing. That'd be interesting if I could go there. Alrighty then. Let's go over to Mahavid. Wait. Oh, that was another moon of Drennan, I bet. Wonder what this plus thing means. Oh, it's in Mass Effect 3. Never mind, you can't go there in Mass Effect 2. Okay. Then we're going to Alformus. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Alformus had its helium-3 refueling stations destroyed in an attack by Grow Zero, an anti-population terrorist group that wanted no more immigration to Arvuna. A consortium of Arvuna-based corporations are currently rebuilding the stations. Alliance Advisory. Alformus is not considered vital to the stability of the IZER system. Civilians working on the Helium-3 platform should not expect Alliance military intervention in case of kidnapping or other violence. No anomalies. Alright, next is Sure. A remote rock planet capped in ice, Sheer, has been exploited by Arvunan corporations for its minerals, home to gold veins which are used in spaceship shielding as well as jewelry, and the cobalt deposits used in high tensile alloys. Sheer shows no signs of being exhausted anytime soon. A light gravity helps keep the planetary exploration process cheap. No anomalies. And then Gota. Where is it? There it is. The outermost planet in the Isar system, Tamguta, is remote and largely unexplored. Its carbon dioxide atmosphere has long since frozen into fields of dry ice. No anomalies? Okay. Alright, 100%. Got it. Let's see, now we're going to Balor. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Let me make sure I can see the list of planets on there. Okay. Now this is the first one we were at. Here it is. Oh, God, hold on. Okay. Let's see. So let's go to Cernus. Cernus. I don't know. Cernus. Or Cernunos is a sizable gas giant with a hydrogen-nitrogen atmosphere. It is believed to be an extrasolar capture due to its close stellar location. A rare phenomenon, it is near enough to its red dwarf star to be within the life zone, though its massive size prevents the tidal lock that usually occurs at such range. While nothing could survive on the surface of the planet with such crushing gravity, Cernunnos' moon Kaleston is habitable. Isn't that the name of the... That's the name of like the whole... I don't know what you call the solar system? Yeah, I guess that's what it's called. Yeah, interesting. Cernunnos is skimmed for its abundant nitrogen, and refineries on Kaleston process it into metastable metallic form for its use as starship fuel. No anomalies. I've already done some mining on it. Let's go to Kaleston. Let me see what the name of these are. They are called systems, or these are called solar systems. What is the rift called? So Milky Way, I believe, is the galaxy.
Hey.
Oh, did it just crash again? What the? That's the cool planet again, yeah. Okay, this thing keeps crashing. That's interesting. Let me get the bot back on, but it keeps crashing for some reason. I don't know why. It's pretty lame. Ocean Man. Let's see. Could you say something real quick so I could test this? I'm wondering if it's just the bot trying to broadcast what you said, if that's what's crashing it. Anyway.
Say something.
Yeah, okay, you did it. You're good. The only thing is that now nobody else can see what you're saying. I might need to file a report. Yeah, if you say something right now, it's probably gonna crash the bot. So go ahead and say something. And then I'll have to restart the bot again. It's unfortunate. Yeah. Crash the bot. Okay. Well, after the stream, I'm going to have to talk to the developers of this chat program again. Alright, let me enable a couple things real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, the hostile moon, Kailston, is the largest satellite of the gas giant Cernunnos. An ancient asteroid strike deposited major loads of element 0 within the molten sulfur mantle. Eldfell Ashland Energy's mining operation have made it the largest source of Starship-derived core material in the Attican Traverse. Kailston's racked with volcanism due to the tidal distresses from Cernunnos. Hold on one second. God damn it. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Because of weak solar output, planet-like life on Kailston is not carbon-based and photosynthetic, but silicon-based and thermosynthetic, requiring heat rather than sunlight to power its chemical reactions. These organisms flourish in volcanic vents and during solar flares, when Baylor can double or triple in luminosity. Sadly, sapient habitation is not possible here, and Kailston's biodiversity is considered threatened by the Citadel Council Committee on Habitable Worlds. Interesting. Let me check to make sure there's no anomalies. Okay. I think it would tell me as soon as I look at it, actually. Maybe I'll skip that step. Alright, what's the next?
It's life, Jim, but not as we know it.
It's life, Jim. I wanted to watch Star Trek more, but yeah. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember, or I don't think I saw that episode. Okay, Fuel Depot, Asteroid Belt, and Breeze. What about this? Where's... What's this? Holy damn. A member of the Formor Belt. Breeze is a dwarf planet with no atmosphere. It is, however, rich with lithium, which is integral to the heat sinks of starships or handheld weapons. A large robo-mining operation on or from Kailston can be found here. Interesting. And then we got... Wait. Oh. That was weird. Okay, this is Illitha. A tiny rock planet, Illitha is noted for its frigid temperatures and crushing nitrogen and krypton atmosphere. Lying out behind the Formor Belt, or Famor Belt, there is little to recommend it. It's weird. Okay, now let's go to Partholon. A large planet composed of ice surrounding a rocky core. Partholon retains trace gases of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crushing gravity makes for an inhospitable stay and makes most mining infeasible. However, its orbit's proximity to the mass relay in the system means space travelers will, for the next few years, use it for gravitational slingshot and add speed on their way to and from Kaleston. Interesting. Okay, next system. Solveig. There's a place near a place I used to live called Santa Barbara called Solvang. I don't think this is similar. We got Surtur. Surtur is a small but dense desert planet close to its parent star, but all traces of its nitrogen carbon monoxide atmosphere have burned away, leaving it cooler than similar planets on other systems. Robo mining has proved lucrative as it has developed significant deposits of beryllium and palladium. Alright. Let's check out this moon. Nope, that's not the moon. The moon is called Sinmara. Surtur's moon, Sinmara, has been used for many generations to monitor its... What the? That took a while. That was weird. Surtur's moon, Sinmara, has been used for many generations to monitor its parent star, Solveig. It has no atmosphere to interfere with solar observational equipment, which is critical. Did I say critical? At this juncture. The star recently showed signs of erupting prematurely into red giant. In preparation for the day when the critical warning goes out, the extranet channel from Sinmara's research station is given top priority throughout the comm buoys in the system. The chances of such a signal being received over the sun's magnetic interference at that time is low, but relegating it to a lower channel proved politically untenable. Weird. Sinmara mission. Anomaly detected. Planetary scans indicate that the Sinmara colony is vulnerable to its sun's hazardous solar flares. Malfunction detected in colony's magnetic shield. Shield must be reactivated to avoid exposing colony to unstable solar activity and potential annihilation. Alright, let's go help them. Journal updated. Activate magnetic shield. Wait. I don't have any followers. That's interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if this is supposed to be like some sort of challenge thing.
shield.
Whoa. What's hitting me? Got some palladium for looking at that thing. Alright. That's interesting. Let's see. Shield control bypass. Shield generator. Control switch. Cooling unit. I feel like this is important. It wants me to put them both back on first. I think. Warning, generators overheating. I can't do that. Okay, let's do the shield control. What the? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, shield cannot be activated because the generator's offline. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Mission summary. Restored magnetic field, or magnetic shield, keeping Sinmar colony safe from catastrophic solar activity. Credit award transferred from Sinmar colonists. Cool. So now I'm going to do a test. I'm going to talk to... what's his name? Zaid. If he has new things to say, then that means that everybody on board the ship got reset and I can talk to them again. But if not, then everybody's going to say the same old shit. That's my theory. And I believe it.
This mission takes me.
Oh wow, he does have new things to say.
You smoke, Shepard? Don't. That stuff will kill you. You're a kid once. Weapons dealer. Probably half your age. Bastard smoked too close to a cache of explosives. Tossed a butt, blew himself sky high.
Cool.
I used to do a little scorched earth work here and there. Then the Batarians started muscling in. No one's as good with terror tactics as they are. I mean, the Krogans will come at you, break your face, kill your family. But the Batarians, they'll turn your planet
Zaid
into
is
a
the
glass
dialogue
parking lot
thermometer.
without a second
Right.
thought.
I
I
think
should let you go.
I think everybody resets when you get that like mission completed screen, which I got. That might be the rule. Let's go to my cabin. I don't think I got any more armor. I didn't really get anything.
What's this area of the ship?
check for Miss. Oh, hey, pleasure to meet you. Admiral Darozen Vos More. This is one of the Quarians from the migrant fleet. Shepard Vos Normandy. I've been digging through the Alarai.
Stand behind Joker.
Yeah, I did that. I did that earlier. I've been digging through the Alarai. Just wanted you to know that I did find a few things from the experiments Rail Zora was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have repeated or reaped the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as the Quarian people will reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Rail Zora's death will not have been in vain. I will complete what he started. Cordially, Admiral Darozen Vos More. Alright, I don't think this is ever gonna change. This isn't gonna change. This won't change.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
I didn't get any new armor. Let's get out of here.
Warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste.
Okay, let's go stand by Joker. Stand behind Joker. Hey, what's up?
Minor spike in the primary core, compensating. I gotta hit the head, Commander. We done for now, or do I have to use the bottle I keep under here? I thought my mom was bad with the backseat driving. Man, what I wouldn't give to go planetside. Wading through muck, getting shot in the face. Yeah, that is the life.
Alright, I think he usually only does 4 things. Okay.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Edie and I are just enjoying the combat.
So, how do you think?
Well, the Normandy's good.
What do you think about the people?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Well, I always liked how. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no.
Ever think about the old?
We're stuck in a weird.
What happened to the rest?
We were your team.
That's it for now.
Yes, Shepard. Jeff's actions have. A Cerberus cell.
What sort of resources?
I figured his dialogue would change.
That is a joke.
Didn't it?
Each cell's agent.
So how many
He's a little control.
Let's discuss something. I want to know more. How are you getting along?
Jeff and
How are things different for you now?
Imagine if.
That's a little sketchy.
But she's there's nothing like that.
How are things different for you?
Imagine if
How are things different?
God damn it! Stop that one.
Where are you?
My core intel.
Where are you?
My core intel.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I've also gained.
The Reapers are millions.
So she starts claiming
cyber warfare means
on the defense.
Sounds incredibly useful.
This is
the elusive man. The elusive man. The elusive.
God damn it! Stop it.
Let's discuss. What's this area of the ship?
Yes,
that's all for now.
You out, Shepard.
I hate when I like hit the same thing over and over again. It's so annoying. Not that.
What's this area of the ship?
So, who ended up being responsible for the Quaran thing? I passed out.
It was Tali's dad.
I'm more interested in just.
I'm good, Shepard.
Ready? How are we doing, Jacob?
Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of
anything else, Commander?
I understand you made
the whole thing was hushed, Commander.
Seems like Jacob and Tali have the same daddy issues.
What's this area of the ship?
This allows lag for.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
To contact 100 different.
I've never heard of a quantum.
If we alter the state of our logging you out, Shepard.
Shepard,
Have you got a minute?
not
to
a good
talk?
time. Anything else?
Is the lab
What?
working well?
Just need more samples. More. Always. We'll be here if you need me.
Why isn't Edie here anymore? She used to be right here. That's interesting. Huh. Wonder if it's a glitch or story based. See if Thane has anything to complain about, confess. Tell me his personal thoughts.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like
You mind if I
not
ask
at
you
all. If you ever get close enough to a soul
Talai, nothing
had
could
the
be my father from the truth.
you pray for the wicked,
It's a dad issue.
Speak with them on Kira, and when I've taken my
I didn't know that Drell had
the younger generate. So it is with it. I shall return to my meditations.
Shepard, I always look forward to your visits.
She's wearing something different than she was last time.
I'm always fine, Shepard.
How do you handle such
But
a self?
like Neff, she died because
Why tell me this?
you're unique. They're an interesting bunch.
You're so different from your mother.
She even tried to teach. But you die with or without.
You've been
I'm
through a
always
lot.
fine, Shepard.
Isn't it risky speaking
I just want to be myself with. The collectors are dangerous. I know. So soon. Well, don't.
She never has any new dialogue. That's kind of lame.
The men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay.
That's all for now.
Logging.
What's this area of the ship?
This is
That's all for now.
logging you out, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship? That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
What's this?
Shepard.
Have you got
You
it?
finally gonna say
Wait
something?
for
Nope.
a bit.
God.
It just might give us a... Don't worry. I'll be here if you need me.
Garrus never has anything to say. Shit.
What's worse, she never wants to stop.
Commander.
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard.
Anything I should know
I
regarding...
doubt we'll see AIs.
What exactly are your duties?
Aside from that, of course, Commander.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to
That's all for now.
logging you out.
Shepard. Shepard.
Just checking
Battle Master, I have it. We'll push our enemy. You already know more than good bunch of Shepard.
Nope. Never wants to talk about anything. Jack never wants to talk about anything. Maybe Talia will have something new.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. Jacob doesn't know who he...
Shepard.
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry. It won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
Talk to you later, Tally. I hope you feel better soon.
See you later, Shepard.
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Pardon me if I'm talking too much. I always do when I get sick. Like I said, it's nothing major. Just an allergic reaction from our weakened immune systems.
What?
Talk to you later, Tally.
Usually they don't want to talk after I just talk to them.
Have you got time
Sure.
to talk?
Just an allergic reaction from... See you later, Shepard. Shepard. Just an allergic reaction.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Wait, I can't tell under the helmet. Are you blushing?
What? No, it's the fever. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
Uh-oh.
Tally, that's really sweet, but I don't feel that way about you. I'm sorry.
Right, of course not. Why would you? It was just something I meant hypothetically, talking about immune systems and air filters and such. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by. Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this area.
No, she doesn't want to talk to me.
The new Normandy giving you any
Please,
trouble?
I was worried about working with Cerberus.
How's the Normandy run?
Say what you... I don't know if it can... Talk to you later.
That's funny.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Pretty sure they talked to Zaid.
I should let you go. Talk
No,
more later.
not Irish.
Not Irish. Hold on. Let me put my watch on so I don't miss anything. Oh, it's so easy to drop this freaking watch. It's so top heavy. All right. Where were we? So we were in Sinmara, right? And then There's this other planet right here. Thrivaldi. The hydrogen-helium gas giant Thrivaldi's refueling stations provide helium-3 for commercial spacecraft visiting the system. It has 9 known moons and many smaller bodies in its ring. Travel advisory. Recent attacks by pirates have targeted Thrivaldi's refueling stations. Authorities list the perpetrators as at large. Travel is not recommended. Alright. Next system. Talava.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Yeah. Let's go to Altaris or Itaris. A large rock planet orbiting an F-class star, Itaris is pummeled by radiation, heavy gravity, and tectonic activity. Its crust is mostly silicates and of little value. Travel is not advised. Alright. Next, we got Cautious. I can't move. Perfect. Home to the spectacular Infinity Caldera. Why did I say Calabra? Cautious is a young planet with extreme tectonic and volcanic activity, with 9 supervolcanoes that can throw out at least 1,000 cubic kilometers of dense rock equivalents each. Cautious activity has put its atmosphere in a state of shroud. It will likely suffer from global dimming for at least this next 10 years, though much of the surface is no more dangerous than many other inner ring planets.
That's nice too. Like the blue better.
Oh.
Is there a red striped planet?
I don't know, I guess we'll find one. Maybe, if there is one. Let's see. Though much of the surface is no more dangerous than many other inner ring planets, this extreme tectonic activity has given Cautious a bad reputation and discouraged all resource exploitation. That's a lot of palladium, I think it was. Ah, damn it. Alright, let's go to Mitrum. A small hot rock with few resources, Mitrum is used by the Turian armed forces for its maximum security.
Good mining there.
Yeah. That's true. I don't really need any resources right now though. All done. Okay, a small hot rock with few resources, Mitrum, is used by the Turian armed forces for its maximum security prison and interrogation centers. The temperatures are high enough to prevent any escape without an environmental suit, but low enough that construction of additional buildings would not be hindered. Over 50 or 500,000 prisoners are detained on Mitrum, only a handful of which have ever managed even a temporary escape. A small supply economy and prefab habitats support the prison staff, who usually work only for 2-year tours of duty before they are rotated out to less stressful positions. Alright, 1 second. Okay. And then we have this planet. Ah, god damn it.
Anomaly detected.
Ah. Okay. Titus. A desert of whitish potassium salts and reddish iron oxides. Titus is far enough away from its parent star to have a tolerable surface temperature. Though it has only a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and oxygen, it is still hospitable enough for criminals in the Terminus system to use it as a staging base. Turian patrols sometimes fly through the area looking to preempt jailbreak attempts on Matron's prisons. Travel advisory: unregistered starships have been spotted in the vicinity of Titus. Civilian travel is not recommended. Son of a... Okay. Oh god.
Repeat. There's a piece of crap back on this planet.
Probe launched. I have found something.
Titus mission. Anomaly detected. Surface scans detects one YMIR heavy mech signature matching an unknown, possibly pirate registration. Mech appears to be disabled but broadcasting a loop message. Message did not appear to be a distress signal. Resource scans indicate large quantities of mineral resources available but obscured behind walls of dense stone. Let's do it. Okay, I like Warrenth and Jack. Okay, I'm sure these won't change, but... Okay.
I'm detecting a large supply of resources buried deep within the canyon walls. Heavy explosives will be required to excavate them.
Huh. And it has power cells in here. Interesting. I wonder if I could just shoot him and get stuff. Power cells. Probably more than... Probably shouldn't have grabbed that because I already am full. Let's see. I played her out good money for this useless heap of signal error. Detected serious caches of resource here on this planet, but memory leak detected. Alright, I said, sure, the thing leaks fuel like a Volus after a mug of Rincoal, but I can deal with that. So I took off and laid out a trail of power cells leading from where I unloaded the mech to bad package please, or restart, so I could at least get the thing moving. And now illegal fault detecting won't even move. Damn that swindling Elcor. Interesting, and I can't save it. Piece of signal error. Restore memory. Uh-oh. Power remaining. It's pretty low. Insert power cell. Okay, this is going to be an interesting mission. Oh, okay. Interesting so far. There's a power cell over there. Looks like he's about
Over here now.
Over here now?
7-0.
Hey, how's it going, Primrosa? Or Prim, I think you said.
Yeah, Prim is it.
Prim is it?
There.
Oh shit. What are you guys doing over there? Leaving me to die? Power cell required. There's a power cell over there. What's over here where these Varen were?
Hey, a Prim.
The bot doesn't work, so you can't exactly see each other's messages, but Space Lord over in stream.me just said, hey. Alright, more power cells. I'm guessing he's going to shoot stuff. Whoa, whoa! Alright, I didn't expect that. Oh man, oh! Is that the point of the mission? Recovered buried cache of resources. YMIR mech unsalvageable. Well, that was cool. And the game's locking up. That's also cool. Come on. Well, another mission happened, so I gotta go talk to everybody. Let's see if I get a message. Nope, no messages.
What's this area of the ship?
Yeah. I don't think there's anything new that could happen up here.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's
Let's see here.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel.
Alright.
An Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste.
Let's go hang out behind Joker. While I do this, I'm going to be right back.
Trimming compensators, decimal 1-2. Commander, can I get a mirror up here? You know, so I could see when someone is standing behind me? Take a hollow, it'll last longer. Ah, the great endless expanse of space. Creeps the hell out of me.
Did he end up saying anything? Guess not, huh?
Commander.
I assume everything.
Edie and I are just enjoying the well, the Normandy's good. Well, I'm not. It's just my opinion, though.
What do you think about the people?
It's just my opinion, though. We're stuck in a weird. We were your team.
Yes, Shepard.
How are you getting along?
Jeff.
That's a little.
She's
There's nothing wrong with that. Imagine if you'd spent.
Where are you?
4 lines.
My core intelligence.
Oh, he
Well
did say it?
I
Okay, good.
I've also gained access to
I must have taken too long.
on the defense.
Sounds incredibly useful.
This is
they just.
he has invested.
The elusive
He has
bit?
ready. Jeff's actions.
Oh,
Logging you
damn
out,
it.
Shepard. Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about the people
Jeff's
I've worked
actions have
with. How did
released
Cerberus replicate?
a Cerberus cell. I have no solid. They're also a
Plus, the
that is a
elusive
Jeff.
man.
Each cell's a
He's a little control freak.
ready. This is the bridge.
Yeah, sitting right
logging
here.
you out, Shepard.
Alright, let's see if Jacob has anything, which normally it doesn't. Yeah, got stuck.
What's this area of the ship?
I'm good, Shepard. Good. Anything else, Commander? The whole
Yeah,
thing was
he said his 3 things.
3 things. I thought he said 4 things.
What's this area of the ship?
In addition, this allows to contact if we alter the state, logging you out, Shepard.
Okay, I don't think Morden ever says anything. This thing never changes, so I don't know why I keep going here.
Shepard, later. Anything else?
There's a bug on my screen.
More collector data. Always some matters, but we'll be here if you need me.
Whoop, I don't need to do that. Prototypes. Do I have any codecs? No. Oops. Damn it.
That's all for now.
Logging
What?
you out, Shepard.
Wonder if Tally's still sick. I was trying to skip the cuts or skip the loading scene. Doesn't work like that, I guess.
Maybe 4.
Yeah, I think it is 4.
Do you need something?
I should go.
I can return to my meditations.
Have a few minutes
Later.
to talk.
I'd like
Do
to.
you mind if I ask
Not
you
at
a
all.
few questions?
Yet if you ever get close, soul names tend to be poetic. I had the treatment. If you
God
ever
damn it.
get close enough, and when so it is with the
I didn't know that Drell
The
had...
younger generations don't believe.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Okay. Anything new?
Shepard, I hope you don't mind, but I just had to get out of those clothes.
She's done this before.
You've been through
I'm
a
always
lot.
fine, Shepard. I learned hundreds of years ago to look...
How do you handle such
but
assault?
like Neff. You're unique.
You've been through
I'm
a
always
lot.
fine, Shepard.
You're so different from your mom.
She even tried... But you die with or without...
You're so different.
She even tried to teach...
Isn't it risky dressing in...
I just want to be myself with you, Shepard. The collectors are dangerous. So soon? Well, don't stay away too long.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Okay, there's nothing ever in the medical lab anymore because what's-her-name died.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay.
That's all for now.
Logging.
What's this area of the ship?
She was in Mass Effect 1 too.
That's all
Sad.
for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Wonder if I could have saved them.
What?
Oh shit, hold on.
Shepard,
Talk to you later.
Son of
I'll
a...
be here if you need me.
Getting like spam.
I'll be here if you need me.
Trying to like skip his
Shepard,
dialogue,
Have you got
and
it?
then it goes
got
straight
it?
to the
can it wait for the what?
goodbye
Just might give it a
choice.
chance. Don't worry, I'll be here.
What's... That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Commander, there's a lot to do.
You have a minute,
There's a
Miranda?
lot to do. I doubt we'll see AIs. Aside, of course, Commander.
Okay, one more deck. Alright, sorry about that.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facility.
That's all for now.
Logging you.
Shepard, Battlemaster, we'll push our you already know. We'll push our enemy. Good bunch of...
I hate that so, like,
Shepard.
watch. So if I do investigate, so this is missions, collectors,
Wait.
squad.
You were running missions after the Reaper IFF.
Yes, I was. Is that bad? Or is that... Is that confusing? Or, I mean, does that, like, not normally work out?
Did Okir give you any
You
imprints?
already know more than he did.
Anyway, so look.
Here's his
That's all
barely,
for now.
Shepard.
Problematic.
Problematic. Okay. Let's see.
Maybe Talai wants to shtup again.
Just shtup. Oh, when you first said that, I thought you meant shut up, but I think I know what you mean by shtup.
It normally leaves a mark.
A mark.
That's all for now.
Shepard. Shepard.
Anyway, so when I do investigate, if I go to, so it says mission collectors the squad, and then I choose mission. Now it says the squad collectors mission. It's like changes it. This is so annoying.
Until the void takes
That's all for now.
Shepard.
I remember that it changes it, but it's still inconsistencies make me frustrated.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just...
What do you think of our mission?
Rather do it to them. Jacob doesn't know who he... Whatever.
Alright.
you got time to talk.
I really need to clean up this engine. I was worried about work. I don't know if it... Talk to you later.
What's this area of the ship?
Only if you do it right.
Engineering, which contains...
Not sure what you mean.
Back for another lesson. Trying to remember, what was his name? Solarian infiltration specialist. 100-story man. Guy could disable a station security with a few taps on an Omni tool. He went to work with Eclipse a few years back. Had to kill him for a job. Your Mordin Solus kind of reminds me of him. Nice ship.
OMG, this lag is brutal.
Right.
Last ship I worked on, 2 men couldn't walk past each other in the hall unless they were really good friends.
Maybe you might be like in a different region than I am, because I'm in United States West. Maybe if you're far away from there, that might be the delay.
I should let you go. Talk more later.
Okay, let's look at Kobayashi. Wait, oh, I was looking at the wrong one. I need to go to Yakawa. Never mind. Where is this place? Oh no, can I make it? Am I gonna make it? Yep, let's look at Sataka, or Sakata. That's not Sakata. Where's Sakata? Oh, here it is. Jeez, I couldn't even see it. Okay, Sakata. A large Venusian hothouse. Sakata's rough weather and active magnetosphere has a reputation for confounding or destroying spacecraft
US
launched.
East.
Oh,
Florida.
yeah, you shouldn't have any issues then. I don't know what the lag's all about. If it's buffering, it could be the issue. If it buffers every once in a while, then maybe it just gets farther and farther behind. Let's see, destroying space probe launched to investigate it. What has been discovered is that its dense atmosphere is largely carbon dioxide and sodium, and its surface lime. Its magnetosphere suggests an iron-rich core, but its heavy gravity precludes most development. Alright, there's no anomalies. Now we go to Nambu. Okay, hydrogen helium gas giant, Nambu, has an extensive ring system, but only 20 moons. Comparatively
Red-striped
few.
planet with a ring.
There it is. Nice. Its moon, Sumiko, is the smallest moon known to be tectonically active in the Milky Way. Covered with bright fractures, visitors to Maskawa often take advantage of Nambu's refueling platforms. Maskawa. A dense rock planet, Maskawa has a thick methane ammonia atmosphere. Because of its similar conditions to the Vol's homeworld, Irun, billions of years ago when it first formed life, a large volus university, the Ten Clan Academy, hosts symposia on the planet's surface. Unfortunately, despite their security precautions, pirates, organ laggers, and slavers throughout the Terminus systems have learned that kidnapped students and professors are a source of easy money. This only adds to the university's reputation as a visit or tenure at the academy is a clear mark of commitment on any scientific resume. Alright. Oh, wrong way. And then we go to here. I think there was a mission here, but I've already done it. An Earth-sized planet wrapped in an impermeable haze of carbon dioxide and ash. Karumpto is an unforgiving place. Earthquakes, volcanic gases, and shrouds of dust have prevented any major settlements.
Mascawa looks cool.
It's true. Its sulfurous crust has yet to produce resources of interest. What the heck? Hold on 1 second. Alright. Yeah, I think I already did the mission that was on this one. Kobayashi, that reminds me. I think that isn't that from Star Trek? Kobayashi Maru or whatever, that like test thing that Captain Kirk cheated on or whatever. A hydrogen helium gas giant, Kobayashi has a faint ring system, a rust belt of decrepit refueling stations and abandoned habitats on its moon and attracted Vorcha, Krogan, and other ne'er-do-wells. Living a hand-to-mouth existence with no garden planet supplying them, they trade helium-3 fuel and recycled waste products to survive. Kidnappees from Mascawa are typically brought to Kobayashi to be released or sold as chattel to out-of-system slavery. Travel advisor, enforcement authorities of Mascawa.
Yep, no win.
Yep, no what? No win. Let's see.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Isn't that, what was the test that, or at least in the movie? Let me look it up. My searching is, oh, yeah, Kobayashi Maru. That's what it is. Law enforcement authorities of Mascawa categorically state that their effective range does not extend as far as Kobayashi. A statistically significant number of distress signals have been broadcast from within the 1 million kilometer mark of Kobayashi. Civilian traffic is not advised. What the heck? And then now we're done with this. I think, did they call them solar systems? We're done with the Keylstone Rift. Let me run out of gas. Am I dropping a ton of frames? Can you guys still hear me? Did I disconnect or something? Huh. Am I still dropping frames? Holy shit. Dropped a ton of frames.
Kobayashi Maru.
Yeah. Kobayashi Maru, yep. You guys can still hear me, right? I think I'm having an internet issue. Oh, okay. I think you guys can still hear me. I hope so. I'm gonna proceed. Let's see. Yeah, let's just run out of gas because that's what's gonna happen eventually, inevitably. Oh, it costs money? That sucks.
We have no fuel. An emergency FTL jump is necessary to reach a fuel station.
That sucked. Alright, the next one is Crescent Nebula. Son of a. Where's that? Oh, here it is. Helium's over there. So now the first system is called Lucerne. Okay.
There was a huge lag spike.
Yeah. I hope it's over and done with. I don't think I've dropped any frames since then. I think it was on my end though. Sorry about that. Okay. John 10. John 10 is a fairly standard close orbiting Pegasus gas giant. Orbiting the star Lucerne at high velocity and heated to temperatures of over 1,000 degrees. It doesn't say what kind of degrees, which is interesting. Analysis of its orbit has revealed a core of heavy elements with a mass double that of the planet's hydrogen-helium atmosphere. Alright, no anomalies. Okay, let's go over here. Untanta. Untanta is remarkably close to Earth.
Ran out of gas here now.
Right. Oh, okay. Jesus. You might want to refresh. Jeez. Its orbital distance is similar, and while slightly larger, its reduced density yields similar mass, atomic pressure, and gravity. There, the similarities end. For Lucerne, it's a hot Class F star, emitting over 8 times the energy of Sol. Untanta is a parched wasteland, its water long since boiled away into its nitrogen carbon dioxide atmosphere. A handful of mining outposts dot the hellishly hot surface. The crews remain in underground bunkers, sending remotely controlled machines out at night to do surface work and load cargo for shipment. Okay. Then we have Dory. Okay. Dory is a large, hot world with a poisonous atmosphere of acidic nitrogen oxides. While the planet is too close to Lucerne for this to condensate and fall as rain, this makes the environment too hostile for forms of life more sophisticated than bacteria to evolve. Alright, then we have Tareth. Tareth is broadly Earth-like with a fatal flaw. It has a relatively high amount of chlorine in its atmosphere. The reason for the greenish haze that becomes apparent when looking at the horizon. Chlorine has become a vital component of Tareth's planet life as a dense mechanism against native herbivores. Many species evolved the ability to release clouds of toxic chlorine when disturbed. This gas is heavier than the atmospheric oxygen and tends to settle in low places. While avoidable, this has placed Tareth near the bottom of the lists for colonization. There are intermittent signals originating in the heart of the large chlorine swamp. They appear to be coded, though it is not impossible that they are garbled distress signals from a downed civilian ship.
I refreshed 3 times. Refreshing again now. But 2 to 3 minute lag?
Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad. Let me see if I'm dropping frames still. No, I shouldn't be dropping frames anymore. Huh. It could be the way that I'm
back.
Is it still that much lag?
And you got that under 15 seconds.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Is it better now? I mean, is it at 15 seconds now, or is it still like 2 minutes? It could be the way that I'm broadcasting. But yeah,
much
there
better now.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad. Yeah, that's good.
Still lag, but better.
At least it's only like 15 seconds, right? Okay, now we're going to Zetic. Zetic. A common methane ammonia gas giant. Zetic is best known for the infamous
How's my lag?
How's your lag? I don't know.
15 seconds my best guesstimate.
That's good. It should actually tell you, like if you right click, or no, if you go to the gear at the bottom right, if you go to like show stats, let me see what it's called actually. At least in for Twitch, if you go to the options at the bottom right and then go to show video stats, the value, the latency to broadcaster, that value should be about 15 seconds. Okay, common methane ammonia gas giant, Zetic is best known for the infamous Kaltor camp, established on the ice moon of Gessus. Kaltor was a Blue Sun's hostile environment training facility, run by a cadre of former Batarian Special Intervention Unit operators. In 2168, a cluster-wide scandal broke out when it was revealed that the mortality rate of recruits sent to the camp might be as high as 18%. Investigation by authorities based on ilium uncovered group graves around the facility containing the remains of several hundred recruits, dating back 2 decades. The camp was immediately closed and the remains sent back to their worlds of origin. An inquest by the Blue Suns found the Batarian commandos had used harsh training methods, but these were consistent with their own training to join the SIU. The Batarians were exonerated through Kaltor, though Kaltor was shut down, and they were resigned to other units. As the Crescent Nebula is beyond the sphere of council law, no civil charges can be filed against the Blue Suns. Interesting. Alright, new system. Let's go to Ondestic. Okay, it's over here. So the first one we want to go to Zesmeni, which should be this one. Yes. Zesmeni. Cold, dim, and shrouded by a methane ammonia atmosphere, Zesmeni has nevertheless attracted development by Asari mounting concerns that service military industries. There are significant loads of valuable light metals present, including titanium and lithium. Titanium is the primary material used in mass accelerator slugs, and lithium is used in military-grade droplet heat radiators used aboard warships. Jeez. I almost want to get the resources that I was looking on right then, but it'd be a waste of a probe because I don't really need it right now. Let's see. Akaria. Though nearly the size of Earth, Akaria contains only 28% of its mass. This thing's really messing with my speech. It has a trace atmosphere of neon and molecular nitrogen, but the predominant carbon dioxide has long since frozen and fallen to the surface as frost. While Akaria has a core of heavy metals, the bulk of the planet's volume consists of water ice. Damn my dyslexia. Several unique forms of long-chain carbon molecules have been recovered on the surface, pushed up from beneath the ice by cryovolcanic processes. Akaria has a large rocky moon compositionally similar to Luna. Is that our moon? Hold on. Shoot, hold on. Okay. Next one is this last one. Mysuth. Farthest from the dim red dwarf Ondeste. The ice dwarf Mysuth has attracted no interest beyond a cursory flyby by automated probe in 1874. No.
Luna is our moon.
So I thought, even though I think Luna just means moon in Spanish. Or Lunes, I don't know. No significant resources were noted. I feel like Luna just means moon in Latin or something. Okay, let's go to sail. Okay. Barragale. While not a classical hothouse world like Venus, Barragale is scarcely more hospitable. In addition to being closest to the star Tessale, its core contains many radioactives and other heavy metals. These increase the heat of the planets and drive volcanism. Barragale's crust is too rigid for plate tectonics to function, and the planet will go through cycles in which the pressure builds to supermassive volcanic eruption. These spew ejecta over thousands of kilometers, leave caldera 100 kilometers across, and spew enough molten material to repave entire continents. The last such event was 812,000 years ago. The current rate of outgassing from volcanic hotspots suggests another will occur in the next 10 millennia. Okay, let's go to... Well, Alium is a... that's a city. I think I've read this one. Alium is a classic garden world developed to serve as an entrepot between the Terminus systems and the Asari republics. To abet this trade, the normally stringent customs laws of Council Space on product safety, prescribed materials, and sapient trafficking are relaxed. Officially, Ilium is not an Asari world. It is colonized and operated by Asari corporate interests. This gives it the same legal latitude enjoyed by the human corporate research enclaves of Novaria. Ilium is one of the youngest Asari colonies settled during the 7th expansion wave. The firstborn child on the world is only now reaching her middle age. The world is hot and massive. Ground settling is only possible at the higher polar latitudes. In more equatorial locations, the population is housed in arcology skyscrapers to escape the heat of the surface. Let's see. Panulus. A fairly typical Venetian hothouse, Panulus seems almost tame compared to the violent volcanic outbursts of the inner world Barragale. In contrast, Panulus is nearly inert, with no active volcanoes or plate tectonics. The most dramatic event in the last million years was the foundering of the Asari aerostat research platform Albiasic in 2092, which fell after being holed by an improbably unlucky meteor. Most of the crew successfully reached escape capsules, but 6 were lost. The crushed wreck of the platform now lies on the Creocyte plain in the southern hemisphere. Okay. Asteroid Field Depot. This place. Is it Tile? Tile is a typically hydrogen helium gas giant. Its complex system of rings is unstable, dating back only a few million years. They are thought to be shattered remains of a comet. Oh shoot, I need to look at that one. I think it'll tell me if there's an anomaly. Never mind. Ah, damn it. Naxel. Naxel is an ammonia methane gas giant. Several smaller energy corporations shut out of the big market in the FIA gateway system are attempting to develop a local helium-3 fuel mining infrastructure to service Ilium. The leading investor in the human corporation, Eldfell Ashland Energy. Their efforts have been hampered by the extra-legal pressure the H3 cartels in FIA system can bring to bear, from simple price undercuts to bureaucratic obstructions, denied permits, and constant health and safety inspections. Okay, we're done with this system. And then, okay, one more system in this, whatever this is called. Okay. Sorry about that. Seems like the music is going over itself. Okay. This one. Nepia? Nepima. Tidally locked to the star Zelene. Nepima has the expected hot pole and cold pole. I need to fix the sound, hold on. Gosh. Along the Terminator is a thin band of nearly habitable terrain. Unfortunately, the local biosphere is based on a chlorinated oxygen atmosphere. It is not sophisticated, but it has proven highly dangerous. The Asari surveyor Viralis landed on Nepima in 1684 to study the local ecology. Unbeknownst to the crew, a handful of native chlorine-fixing microbes passed through biohazard screening and entered the ship. The Viralis returned to the port of Nos Parnalo on Ilium, where the Nepiman microbes escaped into a temperate environment with plentiful unused chlorine. The microbes devoured the chlorides in the earth. As metabolic byproducts, they produce toxic polychlorinated biphenyls. Oh, PCBs. Interesting. By the time the infestation was contained, an area of nearly 30 square kilometers had been effectively turned into a toxic waste dump. Nos Parnalo had to be abandoned, accelerating the development of Nos Astra. Okay. And then we have Helheim. Helheim is a post-garden world that once enjoyed an Earth-like oxygen-nitrogen atmosphere, but is still blessed with plentiful water, but a generally cold climate and extreme seasonal shifts courtesy of a 35 or 38 degree axial tilt. Jesus. Helheim is thought to be the homeworld of the Arthen, a spacefaring species which disappeared approximately 300,000 years ago. Precisely what happened to Helheim is still under debate. It appears a global extinction occurred, wiping out all native life forms, more complex than zooplankton. Plant forms were not affected, but the lack of oxygen-breathing life forms caused oxygenation of the atmosphere. Plant life was reduced after lightning storms ignited global wildfires. The leading theory for Helheim's devastation is an out-of-control biological weapon. For this reason, landing is strictly prohibited. The corporations of Ilium have placed a network of quarantine satellites to dissuade would-be looters from landing in the crumbling cities. Okay, now we're on EFO. EFO is a rocky world with an atmosphere of oxygen and carbon dioxide. There are large craters scattered across its surface, obviously from hypervelocity kinetic impactors. Stretching between these locations are the scattered remains of magnetic levitation rail lines, which strongly suggest the craters represent the former locations of Artheni mining outposts or other settlements. The equatorial region contains an extensive network of canyons formed by the planet's abundant liquid water. Travel advisory. EFO's atmosphere is approximately 41% carbon dioxide at sea level. This is 4 to 6 times that necessary to render most species unconscious within a few moments of breathing it. Breathing masks must be worn at all times when on the surface of EFO. Alright, one more in this system, and then we go to a different place. Ah, dang it, that bug happened again. God damn it. Okay. Okay. Galen is surrounded by an extensive ring system. The inner rings are composed pulverized nano-manufactured carbon materials, thought to be the remains of an Artheni helium-3 mining infrastructure. The few species of larger debris found indicate a materials technology at least equal to the current galactic state-of-the-art. The outer rings consist of water ice, silicate dust, and the odd bit of rock. Analysis of the debris often shows shock damage and evidence of rapid heating. Some parahistorical theorists insist that the outer rings represent debris from a moon or moons destroyed by mass accelerator bombardment. This has been rejected by every reputable xenoarchaeologist. While it is theoretically possible to destroy a small moon utterly with dreadnought bombardment, no species sees a compelling reason to do so. Alright, let's get out of this nebula. Okay, next place is Eagle Nebula. And, okay. So where is that? Right there. So I had to find a moon. There it is. Sekhmet. Sekhmet, a hydrogen-helium gas giant believed to have entered a moon system within the last billion years. Is it doing it again? Sekhmet was the site of an important battle in the Anher rebellions. Anher. When the Eclipse mercenary companies sought to capture the refueling stations to deny the rebels supplies, a fighter wing hiding in Sekhmet's rings ambushed them. Eclipse suffered heavy initial losses but destroyed 2 rebel carriers and forced them to retreat to FTL. This was considered the high water mark of the rebellion. At no point after the Battle of Sekhmet did the rebels have a victory. Today, Sekhmet is home to refueling stations and a small war.
Sekhmet is named after an Egyptian goddess.
Oh yeah, it kind of rings a bell. I've never heard, or I don't remember that god, but kind of heard of it. Today, Sekhmet is home to refueling stations and a small war memorial in orbit at the planet's L5 Lagrange point. Alright, next one. I feel like there's a lot of... It seems like each of these systems have like themes that they're kind of named after something. Sobek, a hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant believed to be an extrasolar capture. Sobek's low-G moons were the sites of many Batarian labor camps during the Anher rebellions, generating raw materials for the war. When the slaves were finally liberated by Eclipse, the mercenaries found abysmal conditions, including whole camps that lacked mass effect fields to keep the gravity at habitable levels. The widespread bone loss among the slaves was part of their master's final...
Of course there is a planet called Hanale, legendary home of Puff the Magic Dragon, Pete Seegar.
What's it called? Hanalei? Interesting. I forgot where it was. The widespread bone loss among the slaves was part of their master's final degradation. It would cripple them if they ever left the standard gravity world, left for a standard gravity world. The plight of the slaves soon garnered galactic media attention, and several charities sprang up to pay for their physical therapy and find them gainful
in
employment.
In a land called Hanali.
Hanali? I'm sure I'll get there eventually. I doubt that I've already gone, or I've already went there. Eclipse normally revealed, or
That had to have been Prim.
Prim? Yeah, that was Prim. Yep. Yeah, I need to get the bot working for next time. I'm gonna give the developers of this chat thing another bug report. I've given them like one for the last couple days, but they're actually pretty good. They're on top of the chat. I don't know about it being Saturday if they'd work on it, but I'll let them know. hopefully tomorrow the bot will be able to send messages between the different chats. Let's see. The plight of this... Okay, Eclipse normally reviled for their cutthroat tactics. Reviled? Is that right? I don't know. And criminal employees found themselves painted as heroes. The mercenary company still retains an office on Sobek's moon, Haket, out of nostalgia as much as a business strategy. Okay, now we have On Her. A garden world with heavy populations of humans and Batarians. On Her was home to one of the ugliest violations of sapient rights in modern human history. A consortium of corporations and corrupt politicians, fearing Batarian economic competition due to their custom of legal slavery, passed a resolution that abolished the minimum wage, effectively relegalizing slavery on a human-dominated world. Opponents of the motion quickly turned to activism and violence. A civil war erupted as one side sought to end slavery throughout the system, and another, primarily Batarian faction, called the Nahasit, sought to keep the slaves they had. The On Her rebellions raged from 2167 to 2178. The Nahasit had a significant advantage in ships, labor, and weapons, forcing the On Her militias to hire mercenary companies to even the odds. In the end, the abolitionists won out, though at the cost of much of their infrastructure. Though On Her today still has significant natural wealth, it is economically depressed, save for the reconstruction industry. Alright, then we're going to Neath.
I have detected an anomaly.
Neath. Cold and dry, Neath has a thin nitrogen atmosphere and vast salt flats at its equator, which is warm enough for liquid water to pool during the summer period. The revealed salt is collected and sold to sodium-poor planets for agriculture purposes. During the On Her rebellions, Neath was a staging ground for Eclipse ships, and was the site of their first defeat. When enemy Nahasit surprised and routed...
Mission time.
Mission time, yep. Right, yeah, it's been kind of boring since then. Let's see, routed them with a superior force. Some wreckage from the battle can still be found on the planet today. There it is. Anomaly detected. Surface scans indicate wreckage of a merchant. Jesus Christ, what the heck? Surface scans indicate wreckage of merchant freighter. Configuration unknown. Damage to ship catastrophic. Detecting movement, but no signs of organic life. Let's see, who do I want to bring? Orinth and Jack, just like always. I never got any new weapons.
It's life, Jim, but not as we know it.
Didn't you say that last time? Okay. Got some refined platinum. I like this song. Or this ambient music, rather. This place is pretty wide open.
Yab. Recall is a good thing.
System status report. Engineering. Engineering status compromised. Catastrophic damage to primary and secondary cores. Element 0 exposure levels critical. Fuel leaks throughout the engineering deck. Navigation. Navigation status critical. Manual control of navigation impossible. VI control locked out by executive command. Authorization CROT. That. Sensor status compromised. Short range sensors offline. Unsafe planetary proximity detected at 700 hours. Life support compromised. Life support returning to safe levels. VI control locked out by executive command. Shield status normal. Shields holding at 100% integrity. No shield breaches detected. VI network
Hope
compromised.
you brought the heavy weapon.
Combating potential contagion. VI control of critical systems locked out by executive command. Communications status compromised. Damage to communications array critical. Activating distress beacon. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Okay. Evacuation order.
Attention all hands. We are on a collision course and losing systems fast. Report to the escape pods immediately. This is not a drill.
Okay. Navigator's log.
Captain, short-range sensors just went offline.
Contagion? It might not be a big OL bot running around there.
All over the ship.
Yeah, it might be a big old robot. Almost missed that, jeez. Okay, I think I've searched as much as I can around here. Shipping manifest, damaged mining parts, or mech parts, refined platinum. Reflective mech armor. 14 crates of reflective mech armor. Okay. Loki mechs. Okay. I'm sure that's probably what I'll be attacking right now. But yeah. There's a security report, power cells, signal transmitter. I'm guessing that this signal transmitter is what's gonna set up a fight. Security report.
Problem in the cargo bay. Marcus says the mechs in the containers are activating and self-destructing. Go check it out.
Oh shit.
Good times.
Alright, let's go to that transmitter. Escape. Oh shit.
Recommend immediate extraction.
Shit.
Proceed to shuttle for evacuation.
Am I supposed to just run? Because it almost seems like they're infinite. Maybe I am. Why are they both talking like that? Shit. Oh god. Oh god. Mission summary. Found no survivors in MSV Corsica wreckage. Deactivated a distress beacon. Alright, that wasn't too bad. But that was a mission, so I have to go talk to everybody again. God damn it. Unread messages. Oh, hey. MSV Corsica, last known docking coordinates. From Edie. Information acquired. Location coordinates: Jura Station, Strabo System, Eagle Nebula. Data mining confirms the last reported location of merchant freighter MSV Corsica is at the Jura Station in Strabo System. Possibly exists that clues pertaining to the anomaly that caused the mass malfunction of the mechs aboard Corsica can be found aboard Jura Station. Well, I have to do that.
Well, I was right. Big old bot, with lots of friends.
Yep, and probably would have died if I didn't run.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The
Alright, time to stand behind Joker. Hey.
Don't you have weapons specifically to deal with
I
mechs?
swear we got some lag
Probably.
drift. The old Normandy never had that. Cerberus, three-headed dog. How come it's only led by one guy? Yeah, this is 98% of my job. I just watch buttons flash. Sometimes I press one. Was that button? Nah.
What?
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Edie and I are just enjoying the calm before the shitstorm,
So,
Commander.
how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's good. Everything's upgraded. Well, it's just my opinion, though. There's really no... We're stuck in a weird...
What happened to the rest of
We
you?
were your team.
That's it for now.
Yes, Shepard. Do you have a...
How are you getting along?
Jeff, I am the...
Well, she's
There's
listening.
nothing wrong with that. Is it... I imagine if you'd spent your... My core intelligence...
What do you do aboard the ship?
I've also gained access to... These systems...
So she starts claiming to be the Vanguard.
Cyber warfare means...
On the defense.
Sounds incredibly useful.
Oh, they just...
He has invested most... Ready.
I want to know more
Jeff's
about the
actions have... A Cerberus cell is... I have no soul.
Plus,
That is a...
lucid man.
Each cell's a...
He's a little control freak.
Ready. This is the bridge.
What's this area?
Logging
Okay.
out, Shepard.
Might want to whip them if you run into that again.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory.
I'm more interested in just talking.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready?
How are we doing, Jake?
Good or bad? Anything else, Commander? Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made
the whole thing was.
If it's good against
We'll talk
mechs,
later.
it'll be
Commander.
probably worse against something else, then I'll just run into that something else.
What's this area of the ship?
This allows lag-free communication. To contact a... If we alter the state of... Logging you out, Shepard.
Shepard, how can I help?
You got a minute to
Not
talk.
now. Working. Anything else? Quite. Just need more samples. So, always. Some.
I'll let you
We'll
work.
be here if you need me.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later.
You mind if I
Not
ask
at
you
all.
a few...
If you ever get close enough to a Hanar that they tell, soul names tend to be poetic. I had the treatment.
God damn
If you
it.
ever get close enough to it, and when I have taken, so it is
I
with
didn't know that
the younger generation. Ask, I shall return to my meditations.
Shepard. I always look forward.
You've been
I'm
through
always
a lot.
fine, Shepard.
How do you handle such a solid...
Like Neff. She does. You're unique.
You've been through
I'm
a
always
lot.
God damn
fine,
it.
Shepard. She even tried to. But you die with or without.
Isn't it risky speaking?
I just want to be myself with you. The collectors are dangerous. So soon. Well, don't stay away too long.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship? That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
What's...
Shepard,
Have you got a minute?
can it wait for a bit?
He never wants to
What can you
talk.
tell me about the Norman?
Just
He hates
might
me.
give us a chance.
The Cerberus crewman...
Don't worry, Command. I'll be here if you need me.
Commander.
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do.
You have a minute,
There's
Miranda?
a lot to do,
Bitch.
Shep. I doubt we'll see AIs. Aside from that, of course, Commander.
Okay. Grunt probably won't have anything to say.
What's this area?
Only person who might is Tali.
Cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and
That's all
God.
for now.
logging you out.
Pretty hungry.
Shepard,
Just checking in.
Battlemaster, I have we'll push our enemy. You already know more than he. Good bunch if...
At least he's doesn't have much to say. I wish he had more story, but I think I know everything in there is to know about Grunt so far. Same with Jack. Probably could know more about Tali.
Hi EDI, later EDI.
Shepard,
Right.
we talked enough. You're just pissing around. Jacob doesn't know who he is. I'd rather do it. Whatever.
Battlemaster, I have everything is Grunt's
Shepard,
last lines
what
here.
can I do for you?
Oh, okay.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
Is the new Normandy giving
Please,
any...
Shepard. I was worried about...
So if they say later, that means eventually they'll have something to say, but then if they say I'm good or I have everything I need, that means that they'll never have anything new to say.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
I know Zaid never really has anything to say, but he just has like stories.
Back for more? I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50.
Well, after Collector
Guess
Base
you're
has
elusive,
more.
man.
Oh yeah.
Big on
Who are you
forgiveness.
romancing, and besides technical restrictions, why isn't it Thane?
Why isn't it thing? Technical restrictions. I think I romanced what's her name? Gosh. Wow, what is her name? Gosh, I'm forgetting everybody's name. I romanced Jack, and I think I romanced...
Jacob spilling drinks on the Citadel, is it until after?
Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, spilling drink. He keeps saying spilling drinks. I romanced... Gosh, Miranda, that's right.
Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off of Krogan's head. It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives him mad.
How's it going? Nutella ice cream. That sounds delicious.
I should let you go.
Everyone is heterosexual besides Asari and Chambers.
Oh, really? That's kind of weird.
Also, I have a bad feeling about the crew.
You have a bad feeling about the crew? Okay, where were we?
Caden in 1 and 3 if alive.
Caden in 1 and 3 if alive. Yeah, Caden. Caden's still alive. Okay, we want to go to...
I meant in 2.
I have a bad feeling about the crew in 2. Let's see, hold on. Where are we? Oh yeah, didn't we go...
Kaiden becomes bi in 3, but you have to mod 1 to get the dialogue.
To mod 1? Huh. I think I already did Neath. Let's go to Bast. Okay, small hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant, Bast and its moons served as the Eclipse mercenary company's fallback position after their defeat on Neath. Once they had gathered their strength, they leaked a false position to the Nahset consortium.
Mod Mass Effect 1 is what I mean.
Oh, you have to mod Mass Effect 1? That's interesting. They leaked a false position to the Nahset consortium to lure them into a trap, which devolved into a pitched battle. Both sides claimed victory. Nahset lost more ships, but could afford the setback in a way Eclipse could not. Alright, let's go to Mir. Ah, damn it, hit escape. Okay. Let's see. Oh, salary. Let's see. Covus Solarian Fire Maiden is a boiling hot dwarf planet close to the G-class star Ymir. Too hot for lucrative exploitation. Its only satellites are defunct solar arrays destroyed by pirates long ago. Why did I say planets? Corliss. A garbage scow with a climate was how one Citadel Council member described Corliss at the turn of the century, and ever since then the Corliss Tourist Bureau has been attempting to rebrand their planet. It hasn't worked though. They have tried calling it the recycling center of the galaxy. Corruption scandals and a staggering murder rate ensure that Corliss's image is permanently sustained. Corliss's biggest business is the recycling of decommissioned or junked spacecraft into their component parts. While the invention of Omnigel has made this process significantly cleaner, it is still a dirty business that chokes Corliss's sky with smog and fills its ports with megatons of scrap. A shady hospitality industry and a scavenger underclass round out the spectacle of urban decay. Travel advisory: Corliss ranks second in murder per capita in the Terminus systems, and first in off-worlder murder. Civilian traffic is encouraged to employ security professionals when visiting. Alright, and I think it can't even scan the place, so let's go to the next place, which is over here. Quotus, a hydrogen helium gas giant. Quotus is used by countless spaceships to discharge their drive cores after coming into the system. Commercial vessels restock on their supplies of helium-3 from one of its many orbital platforms. Travel advisory: piracy at helium-3 refueling stations is common in the Emir system. Visitors are encouraged to use the escorts provided by the Corliss security fleet to and from the system's mass relay. To prevent escort fraud, always ask for identification from the escort ships and compare them to those found on the Corliss security fleet's extranet sites. Alright. Going over here. Gregas. Cold and distant, Gregas is currently 65% rock by mass and 35% frozen methane, and nitrogen ices. In the planet's summer years, these percentages change as the sun heats its ice and it evaporates into a thin atmosphere. Its calcium-heavy crust has been scouted by countless Corliss surveying teams, most of whom came back empty-handed. Alright, next system, which is Malgus. Alright. Oh wow, this giant. How the hell are they not being pulled towards each other? I think that would defy everything I know about gravity. This is Yuzin. Named for one of the many Krogan gods of vengeance, Yuzin is a gas giant close enough to its orange sun that none of its moons are considered habitable. Its composition is largely hydrogen and methane. Well, hydrogen is pretty light, so that could be why. And methane is also. With traces of xenon that the Krogan collect for use in ion drives. Yuzin is well within the frost line, where gas giants usually do not form, leading astronomers to believe that its orbit used to be farther from the star. Jeez. If so, this would indicate a seriously unstable orbit, and the planet may plunge into its star within a few million years. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we got Yuzin. I like how the orbits most likely aren't correct, because usually they're more ovular. Not really ovular. What's the word? Starts with ellipsis or ellipse like. Let's see. We have. What's it? Real? Is that a WR? Yeah, real. A planet only a Vorcha could love. Real is notable for its near-miss climate, punishing heat, and a thin, toxic ethane atmosphere. Its surface is dotted with Krogan and Vorcha habitats, eking out a meager living off of the planet's tin and copper deposits and killing anyone who cuts into their profits. Travel advisory: Krogan can survive in the heat and with the use of breath masks or with the use of a breath mask. All other species require environmental suits to avoid heat exhaustion and burns. Liquid water can be found in large lakes on the surface. This can be used for thermoregulation, but it is not potable without processing. Okay. Then we have Fleet, or Fleet. It's like Fleet. Uninhabitable by most species, Fleet is home to the Bloodpack's forged training and breeding grounds. The thick atmosphere is nearly all nitrogen and lacks oxygen, which poses no hazard to the Vorcha, needing little but imports of food and water. Vorcha mercenaries and mercenaries-to-be train religiously to overpower and kill whoever the company is at war with at this time. Travel advisory. Fleet's spaceports are wholly owned subsidiaries of the Bloodpack Mercenary Company, a corporation undergoing numerous criminal investigations for capital crimes. Civilian traffic to Fleet is strongly discouraged. Okay. Then we have Relic. Check my notifications real quick. Okay. Yes, good. Alright. Relic. Murky water. That's interesting. These planets have really weird names. Murky water. Despite the name, murky water has yet to show any signs of having water whatsoever. Its name is a literal translation from the original Hanar, who consider murky water a sign of danger. I see. Murky water has a hazy, crushing atmosphere of carbon dioxide and methane, which brings the surface heat to boiling levels. It remains unexploited. Its gravity and temperature too high to bother. Okay, we have Fitful Current. Fitful Current was so named because it orbits in retrograde, indicating that it may have been an extrasolar planet that was captured by the Relic system's gravity well. Large for a rock planet, Fitful Current has only traces of hydrogen in its extremely thin atmosphere. Hanar robo-miners have recovered some uranium and thorium deposits from its depths. Okay, now we go to First Land. First Land, a hydrogen-helium gas giant believed to be an extrasolar capture. First Land is home to many space stations, supporting the ubiquitous refueling platforms. A thriving community of Drill and Hanar make their homes in orbit here, giving the solar system's robo-miners somewhere to go when the 50-hour days and nights are driving them mad. Okay, Island Wind. A large hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant, Island Wind is named for the sweet-smelling land breezes that come off of the archipelagos of Kage in the evening. As tumultuous as any other Jovian giant, Island Wind has cyclones that span tens of thousands of kilometers. Alright, so now we have Rough Tide. This thing's tiny. A dwarf planet with a shroud of carbon monoxide and dioxide that keeps it warm Rough Tide was so named when large veins of platinum and palladium were struck and miners from all over the cluster came in to stake their claims. Hanar police and their drill enforcers clashed with Krogan and Vorcha in an ugly series of race riots in the late 2170s, and the planet has only grudgingly kept a shaky peace since then. Okay, now we're looking at Praying Mouth. A hydrogen helium gas giant, Praying Mouth is a ship-killing enigma, the Bermuda Triangle of the Terminus systems. There are many theories why ships never return from there. Undetectable space debris, old disruptor torpedoes, and magnetic mines from a long-forgotten war. Even miniature black holes. But what is clear is that too many ships have been lost there for it to be happenstance. Travel advisory. Due to the large number of ships lost when attempting to discharge their drive cores in Praying Mouth, the relic system highly recommends using First Land's complementary discharge stations instead. Interesting. And then we have Beach Thunder. Beach Thunder lives and dies on the price of titanium, the metal being the only reason to come to this frozen rock. The best-selling e-novel, The Hard Stuff, has polarized the story of the miners on the planet. It follows the Hanar and Drell Robo miners competing with Krogan and Vorcha, who simply put on environment suits and lays the titanium out more or less by hand. As the novel's promotional screed says, accidents are frequent, rivalry is fierce, and vengeance served up fast. I want to read that book. Beach Thunder. Ah, damn it. Didn't mean to do that. Then we have the last system in this cluster or nebula, which is called Strabo. Where is it? Way down there, okay. Oh, that's right, I was supposed to go here, wasn't I? Forgot about the mission I had. Let's just look at Antigar real quick. Antigar, charted by a Solarian mining expedition that went off course due to computer error. Antigar is a hydrogen and helium gas giant with 11 known moons and dusty rings. Alright, now let's just go to the Jarahe station. Site intel retrieved. Location coordinates. Data mining confirms the last reported location of merchant freighter MSV Corsica as the Jara station in the Strabo system. Possibility exists that clues pertaining to the anomaly that caused the malfunction of the mechs aboard the Corsica can be found aboard the Jara station. Alright, here we go. How come the screen didn't change? This doesn't... Okay. Oh! What the... I hope it saved something. Because the game just crashed. That's just great. Huh, okay, there it is. Well, hopefully I didn't lose much ground. I'll probably just have to skip everything I did. Where am I? Okay. Oh, I didn't go here, so that's what I need to do. Oh well. Okay, it's already done. Perfect. Didn't go far back. Okay, now it's loading. What the? Jesus.
Technical difficulties.
Right? That's what this stream's all about. Are they gonna be my light? I guess so. That's interesting. Wait, now it says escape? Okay, N7 abandoned a research station. Jura station is completely devoid of life. The station's VI seems to be in red alert, zealously protecting itself from intruders. Escape from the Jura station may be impossible. Oh, great. Investigate abandoned station, and then now it says escape. That's perfect. Okay, so now it says locked by station VI. Perfect. There's some refined iridium in there. Dang, need to get it. Okay, there's a PDA. Who uses those anymore? Dr. Galwind. At my suggestion, we have cut power to all systems, save critical life support, in hopes that disabling these systems will deny the VI the resources she needs to kill us. This is a temporary solution. We cannot last this out on our own. Dr. Taleson. Okay. Locked by station VI. Got some iridium. Got some iridium. Restore power. I don't know about that. Well, I mean, the VI is already awake, so.
Docking area power restored. Intruders are requested to report to the cargo doors for immediate removal from station.
What?
Should have brought those anti-mech weapons.
You are not authorized to be in this area.
Dr. Galwind. My firm belief is that the VI is paranoid about the possibility of infection. Its current homicidal behavior is likely out of an inflated desire to keep us from shutting it down. I believe that the VI is malfunctioning and that it believes our equipment to be infected by a virus. If we continue to try to shut her down, she will keep trying to destroy us. Maybe our only recourse is to just do nothing and convince her that we're not a threat. Dr. Taleson. Locked by station VI. Let's see. Locked by station VI. I could go that way. Do I want to? Not sure. I could go that way. I'm sure I'll have to go each of these places eventually. And I bet you I can't use this unless power outage detected in station mainframe is locked down for security purposes. So I'm probably gonna have to go through each one of these. Living quarters. Hey, it's got one of those things. Got another PDA. Attention all docks personnel. We are expecting a shipment of mech parts from the Hani Kedar facility on Capek. Make sure the VI knows to accept a docking request from the freighter MSV Corsica, Kennings. So I'm guessing she reprogrammed those mechs or something. Locked by station VI. Got a med kit. Living quarters. This is all I can do.
Living area power restored. The living area doors have been closed to quarantine a threat to this station.
Hey, a berry.
Advise intruders to engage self-destruct
Hey, how's it
procedures
going?
to avoid death by starvation.
Station access, station access.
Hello. Tongue sticking out.
I want to go this way, I think. I'm guessing this is some sort of puzzle.
3 doors enabled.
Nope, not that one.
3 doors enabled.
Nope.
3 doors enabled.
Okay.
1 door enabled. One door enabled. 1 door enabled. 3 doors enabled. 2 doors enabled. All doors disabled. 2 doors enabled. All doors disabled. 2 doors enabled. All doors 2 doors. 5 doors enabled.
Okay, there it is. Done. Personnel locker. Credits. More credits. More credits. Guess it was worth it.
All intruders intentionally violating quarantine are requested to exit the station immediately.
No thanks.
There have been 4 fatalities on this station in the last week. Remember, safety is everyone. Plasma venting in progress. Attempting to reach the maintenance controls will most likely result in serious injury or death.
Kennings. Hold on.
Steam equals out.
Yeah. I'm positive that the trouble with our VI started after the Corsica docked with us. Tailson is looking into the VI itself. In the meantime, I need you to go through the logs and find out everything that was on that ship. Dr. Galwin. Got some more credits. More credits.
My shields are down.
Oh, they just died. I doubt I'll need them.
All attempts to decontaminate
Oh
stations
shit.
have failed. Require more.
Oh shit. God damn it. That didn't work out.
Is this grave robbing? Not that I have a problem with that.
I guess. Okay. Was this... Did I already go this way? Son of a... I think I did, right? Okay, I already did.
It's been a while since I've played the second 1-1.
Second to 1-1.
Oops.
Plasma venting in progress.
Oh shit.
Attempting to reach the maintenance controls will most likely result in serious injury or death.
Oh, well, they're dead.
All attempts to decontaminate station have failed. Require more power to escalate defenses. Maintenance area power restored.
Well, my minions are back up. One more place to look.
You gotta figure a way to nix that AI.
Yep. Got some iridium, got some more iridium. Oh, can't really go down there.
Research area power restored. Beam engaged. Testing area has been locked down according to protocol M29-2. Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
I don't think that's right.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Testing area has been unlocked. All personnel take this opportunity to leave the station immediately.
Boom.
Hub area power restored. Central mainframe access granted. Docked vessel detected. Attempting to upload central programming into docked vessel's mainframe. Intruder detected. You are not authorized to be in this area. This is a secure zone. Please leave this station immediately. I regret to inform you that all attempts to defend the station have failed. Shutting down security protocols.
Nice. Mission summary. Deactivated Jurai station security protocols. Escaped the station. Nice. Well, I think that might be it for me for tonight. Usually, I try to stream it for another half hour, but I'll be done for right now. Anyway, hopefully you guys had fun. Thanks for coming by. I usually stream, well, about 10 p.m. PDT, so hopefully you can make it next time. Anyway, take it easy.
Bye. Oh. I get a strong feeling that Kelly Chambers and the two engineers are dead. Talk to your AI. That thing said it was trying to upload something.